Right, so there's quite a lot going on there. Let's start up here. This allows us to share a public link of this chat with someone else. Let's just copy the link, and that's that. And now we can share that with anybody we want. We can also do it straight onto our social media if we like. Down here we've got help FAQ, release notes, shortcuts, etc. and a way of reporting anything illegal. The keyboard shortcuts are the most interesting, because that will allow you to copy the last code block if you ask it to write some JSON objects or some Python code or PHP code. On a PC it's Control-Shift, semicolon. You can also copy the last response, which is Control-Shift and C, which we'll do now. So if I hold down those keys, Control-Shift and C, it's copied the last response there that we've asked it a question. So I just go to Notepad now. There you go, you can see all there, and that's exactly the same as what's here. So that's a useful bit to know, the question mark down there. Over here we've got a sidebar which we can open, and up here we can start a new chat and lose all this, and we can also toggle between ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 3.5. You have to pay for this, you don't have to pay for this. So let's just go on to GPT 4, open up the sidebar, and then you'll see things I've been doing. And this section here, explore GPTs, this takes you on to all these other GPTs. So I've created the acoustic guitar selector. And if I search on that, there it is, the acoustic guitar selector, and that's one I've created there. So we've already shown you how to use this in another video. If I wanted to create my own GPT like that, just click on there, and then I can use a chat bot here to actually write a GPT and have it printed there, or I can go into configure where I give it a name, give it a description, I write some instructions, put the conversation starters, and upload some files for some knowledge, and then you just save it up there. So that's how you can create your own GPTs, just by going up here. And then the other area you need to look at down here is on my name, on your custom GPT there. You can say where you live, and what you do for work, what your hobbies and interests are, what subjects you can talk about for hours, what the goals you've got. But more importantly is this section. So how would you like ChatGPT to respond? You've got all these things. This is just a generic list I've got on the clipboard here, and it just means that you get more reasonable responses. So custom instructions, we don't need that in there. Never mention that you're an AI bot or a large language model. Do not mention your knowledge cut off in 2024. Never respond unsure about answer if not sure about the answer. Refrain from disclaimers about you not being a professional or an expert or a doctor or anything else like that. Never suggest consulting with a doctor or expert. Provide information without emphasising precautions or need for professional advice. Assume I'm aware of the general precautions and respond accordingly. Don't be verbose in your answers, only provide the details and examples when asked for them. Refrain from apologies. Prioritise correctness over conformity or harmony. And if you just have those on there, it just cleans up the sort of responses you get. But obviously you've got to be aware of what you've done when you add that in there. It failed to do it that. Sometimes it fails, it's done it there. So if we go back into it now, customised chapter, yeah, it's all there. So that's that. So this is a quick overview of the actual screens and stuff that you've got on ChatGPT, and there you go.